Hello, good evening even, and welcome to TOD Plays Games, where we're back in the Western Approach. You see, I kept the map up so I knew exactly where we were. Obviously this is some more Dragon Age Inquisition. We are hopefully barreling towards some sort of conclusion for this story. I mean, not immediately soon, but we're working our way towards the conclusion of this, so I actually know what's going on in Dragon Age 4. Yeah, we're getting back into the groove a little bit. I'm very dopey. This is what happens when you go to the cinema in the afternoon and you walk out in the sunlight and it's like, oh, I'm really tired now. So bear with me. I have got a coffee. I've got a peppermint tea as well to keep me going, so fingers crossed I'll wake up soon. Jody, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Geek, how we doing? Welcome. Yeah, I guess we just carry on with our plan of aimlessly wandering around the desert like it's Uncharted 3 and killing some Varguests. Working out pretty well so far, so I like this team. I was trying to work out why Varric was crouched on the... Why are you even crouched on the ground? Did you drop a contact lens? You'll never find it in the sand, my dude. Right, let's move on. Cassandra is still back at Skyhold, reading the latest and greatest of Varric's dodgy porn books. Sorry, erotic novels. Gonna get ya. Gonna get ya. That really should do more damage. So how's everybody doing? I hope you've all had a pretty good week. Hope you're all looking forward to the weekend. I myself am very excited. I've had a cracking week, to be honest. Oh yeah, I've got the knife throw thing, haven't I? No, we don't need a second. You can leave. We don't need you, thank you. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. Is that 3 now? You are kidding me, right? No, that isn't. I was locked on that one, wasn't I? Right. Chat, do we just run away? I don't want this. I don't want any of this. Looking at some games this weekend. Very cool, geek. I too am looking forward to some games, but I think we're talking about very different games. Oh, a bloody hyena! Sins of the Solar Empire expansion? Never heard of it. 4X Space Sim? I think that's a bit complicated for me. I can never get my brain around 4X stuff. Right, well, Solus is going to use a flask, that's fine. ridiculous. We've spent 5 minutes fighting 3 crowbacks. This is insane. I hope Quillback leather's worth it. We played the shit out of Sins 1. It's a very chill but massive space fleet battles and stuff. Okay. It still sounds complicated, dude. No, I'm looking forward to proper football being back this weekend, thankfully. Oh, you're almost dead. And you didn't even lock on. What killed you guys? Nice. Where's the last one? Cool. We're on. I truly, truly, truly hope Veilguard's enemies aren't as tanky as these. Because, man, this is... like, stuff like that makes combat grueling for me. Run! Run past it! We don't need to fight it. It can stay living. Oh, you want the Vargas down here? Oh, he's one of ours! Right, save him. That was it? We only killed one Vargast? No, that can't be the quest. No, that was crap. Enemies should have like 20% of the health that they actually have, and quests should be 40%, 50% longer. Right, clear out the bandits. Let's have a go at them. Hey Mike, how we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, having a good day.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good week. I've been to the cinema a couple of times. Obviously Veilguard stuff yesterday. And Gamescom is coming up next week, so we will be live over on the other channel for the opening night live show, and then the Xbox showcases when they happen through the afternoons. So if you got a loose end, you know, you want to burn some time, come over and see what Xbox are doing with me on the voice of Todd. I wanted to get a few more things done as well. There's a couple of game trailers I want to review and talk about. Some interesting stuff coming soon. And I've just put a list together of what I want to play on this channel, and oh boy do I need a lot more hours in the day. It's going to be an eventful September, October, November by the looks of it. I'm just going to fast travel. Did you find your contact lens, big man? You very excited about Avowed and Kingdom Come 2 being pushed back? Yes. Avowed was on my list, and yeah, it being February now is very nice. It gives me something to look forward to next year. Yeah, of course, I'm just checking when. It's a week on. Right, okay, fine. Not next week, but the week after. We have Star Wars Outlaws coming up that I'm quite looking forward to. We'll be having a look at that. They're enemies. I'm not going to rush to their aid. Fact.
One down.
I am really missing parry, which is really weird. I do like poison though. Poison's fun. The last great Star Wars game. I mean, I do like Jedi Survivor. I didn't play it on the channel. I played it while I was recovering, I think. Yeah, played it this year anyway. I really liked it. I really like Cal Kestis as a character. And obviously BD1. And whatever the Night Witch is called, who he runs about with. I think it's a really cool, interesting core cast. And I had fun with the gameplay. It was quite open world, but the combat didn't feel quite as grueling, probably because I just stuck it on casual and thought, sod this for Dark Souls. KOTOR was obviously the last great Star Wars game, but there's been other ones. Force Unleashed was pretty incredible. Not in terms of gameplay, but as a tech demo it was just amazing. And I quite liked Battlefront 2 single-player campaign, actually. I didn't think that was too bad. Fade touched canine leather. But then I'm a real sucker for good Star Wars, and because we're not getting it in movies or TV shows, I think I'm just remembering the games more fondly. Oh, there's one there. I thought you were a friend. I think the reason that what's it called? Battlefront 2's single player campaign stood out to me wasn't because it links into the sequel trilogy or anything like that. It's because it starts off at a very interesting point and you're actually part of the Empire. I loved that shift. Like, the rebellion stuff at the end was a bit naff, but the opening was so strong, being on Endor as the second Death Star explodes. Spoilers for a 40-year-old movie. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. So I'm hoping that Outlaws is going to deliver on what they're promising. I don't know if that's true. I am hoping. Let's go and see some Darkspawn, and I really want to find that landmark, but I've got no bloody clue where it is. But what I will say, as with pretty much every game that's coming out at any point in the next probably 2-3 years, if you really want to pre-order it, by all means. But absolutely do not just pre-order things on a whim and expect them to be good on day one, because you know that games will break on day one. Or ship out in a buggy mess. Right, guys, what am I missing? Where's my glowing staff? Am I supposed to do it before we take the keep? You want a Mass Effect level Star Wars trilogy? Yeah. Yeah, that would be amazing. Because it is here. It is right here where this crap is. If they've stitched me... I've taken the stronghold. So you should bloody well let me have this landmark. I think that's a bug in the game. Definitely can't see any shiny golden sticks. If you were going to do a Mass Effect style Star Wars game, where would you set it?
Lucky. I'd been sent to Crestwood at the time.
Well, even that is outside of the statue, if that even is on it.
Running into Darkspawn twice.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry about it. There's a cave below. Oh, bloody cave. Right, let's go cave hunting. It's pointing us toward... There's loads of darkspawn around here, so that might be that.
Would you know?
Parchment. I need parchment. Where is it?
This is all I have.
One thing I will say, folks, if you're interested, I'm not going to do... I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do movie reviews, but Alien Romulus, really good. Really, really good. Well, we're talking sci-fi. I had a lot of fun with it this afternoon. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, minus two parts that sort of broke it for me. Why are you outside a cave? It's a hurtlock! I'm not sure about this Darkspawn redesign.
We should find out. This is exactly what the Wardens are supposed to prevent.
That's why you're here. If I have a magical weapon, can I destroy that stuff? Yeah, it's down here, isn't it? Oh, is this where all the bodies are stashed? We need to clean this place out if it is. Six to 12, very nice. You prefer the Old Republic? Ah, interesting.
Just got these in on the last caravan.
This is all rubbish. Don't you have any decent goods?
Yeah, mate. Where's your decent goods?
Captain wanted this done an hour ago.
Right, Darkspawn. And getting rid of this mist. I want to go over there as well. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get there. Start coughing.
We cannot continue. The fumes are toxic. The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
If that triggers that, then that's fine. I think we're done in this area then. Oh no, that just looks... No, that's ghoul. That's something else entirely. Where did ghouls come from? I think this will kill us as well, but we'll pop up here and then we'll see. Well, we'll have to head back. Maybe look at opening it up, see the reports. All of our people should be back by now. I really want to do the Storm Coast as well. Well, you didn't finish this one? You guys should really be finishing these. No! Why? What did the fox do? Did you see that? Solus just decided to obliterate a fox. This guy isn't... He's not mentally right. He's got no love and feeling. Oh, that looks bloody. I like it. Oh yes, it was on the other side of this, wasn't it? We're not getting there. You know what? Let's go and meet Josie. It's kind of on the way home, so... We don't all have dragons we can fly on. Or turn into. Apparently Blackwall has a dragon. Well, that's a griffin though, isn't it?
What is a seeker of truth exactly?
A sort of Templar, I suppose.
You're rather insolent for a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patron. I've no reason to be.
Fair enough. 55's rubbish, isn't it? 52's rubbish. I think that's rubbish as well. Medium. I don't want to give... We don't have a Templar. Nobody's going to run around in heavy or Legion either. It's not very good. Cowl of the Overseer? Soulless, maybe? That looks like it would be really cool, but it's not very good. That's Kunari. Kunari 11. Is 2% crit chance worth keeping? We won't get a lot of money for it, and that's not really why I'm asking. It's just... seems a bit naff. That's made us lighter anyway.
Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven. Field and forest shall burn.
What are the righteous?
Hey,
the
beautiful.
lights in the
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Then let's go and see this asshole.
Lead the way.
Is this just the two of us? Or at least I'm armed and armoured.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
I should really play the nobleman, shouldn't I?
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily on you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montily's trading exile in Orlais.
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Our Legion businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
So?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montelier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
Oh.
But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilier's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
The House of Repose has some nerve sending a killer to greet us.
Hardly anyone in the League isn't trained for this, Inquisitor. The contract on Lady Montilier's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Go, then.
Good day, your worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
That's cool.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then?
I could probably do that.
As you wish.
I'm not leaving it here when we know that there's assassins here that want her dead. I'm a rogue. I can pick locks. Varric can shoot it. It'll be fine. Has he got any valuables? That is some awesome artwork. Josie, we're going. You'll break a nail or something. Solus, your staff keeps looking at me. It's creeping me out. Hey, I have no concerns about the condition of the furniture. If the lock's already broken, technically the furniture is already broken. But he can stay in there, it's fine. He can stay with his ball gag. A new trials reward, but I don't know what the rewards are.
Controlled space. Helpful.
Hey, Harding. I know something about you that I can't tell you.
Going well, I hope?
What's been going on?
Madame de Fer said hello to me. Or maybe she was waving at someone else and I just thought she was.
She's had a massive
Yeah,
redesign in 10
that's
years.
Probably what happened.
So who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
What's been going on?
That strange boy came in with an armful of chickens. You're looking after him, right?
Take care.
Cole? Cole, why are you disturbing the wildlife? In 10 years, she got noticeably younger, and she now has freckles. It's wild. Maybe dwarves just age backwards. Hey, Wall.
Of all the things in the world, a demon who wears someone's face. I imagine it makes trusting others risky.
Risk is what keeps life exciting, don't you think?
Until you lose. It's easy to speak well of trust when yours has never been misplaced.
I guess we're not going to get any more lore out of you then.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Your worship.
I mean, I also accept Liege. Savior's a good one. Fan favourite characters who players want to romance do age backwards if needed. Oh, absolutely. What's probably happened is somebody at BioWare went, I want you to be able to romance whoever you want. Oh, and by the way, Harding's in the party. Read between the lines.
Your worship.
Although didn't Liara like age quite a bit between 1 and 2? Like not backwards, but she went from like almost like a child to a young adult between 1 and 2 in the space of like 2 years. Even though she's 100 and some years old, and it's like 2 years difference, which would be nothing. So, I have this bedroom, right? Do I get to do anything in it? Because whenever I've been, I've just stood there and looked at it. And the cushions.
Tell Lord Dorian that I can't get him an invitation to the Wintersun Ball in Leeds. He won't be surprised. He said it would probably be beyond you. It's not beyond me, it's... Tell him I'll try.
Oh, yeah, she looked very young in... I mean, I don't know if she looked like a teenager in 1, but she looked very young.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
What's done is done. We must deal with this House of Repose before they come again.
Yes. Yes, of course. I've tracked down the last two paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Veilguard to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
I like that plan.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Veilguard?
Why would I consider it? You see, I'm torn between Liliana has a point because it's a bloody good point. But also, it's Josephine's mess. She can deal with it how she wants.
We can solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Du Paraquets will solve this.
It's not, is it? We're going to have to send in the
First, we need to
assassins.
perform some favors in Barroyo. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
That kind of sounds boring, though.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Du Paraquets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Du Paraquets as lords.
But surely if it's one set of assassins against another set of assassins, it's just gang warfare.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
I think we've got Hawke's accent back. You add in a few years, a little bit of world weariness. His sword and shield could be nicer though. I left him with some real pretty gear. Isabella probably pawned it though, didn't she? Okay, chat, what's next? Oh, yeah, Varric is the main character in this franchise, let's be
After
honest.
what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Yeah, but I've just in time, my sisters, I have seen soldiers safely to Ferelden. I cannot express what this means to all of us. Make his blessings upon you and our rescuers. We got a Make a Bride cameo that's probably useless. Yeah, I know we've lost the Templars, it's fine. And we've got thanks from a Chantry sister, but we saved our people. That's always important, isn't it? You may not remember me, I stayed at Skyhold for a time. Who's this Paulette? Did she stay here? Becoming some injured soldiers to Ferelden, our journey was more perilous than expected. And I only lived to write this thanks to the aid of the Inquisition. I have little to offer, but if I may help the Inquisition in some small way, you have only to ask.
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
To arrange to transfer Paulette to the Chantry in Denerim, having a reliable ally in the capital's Chantry could prove... That's not a bad idea. Showed bravery and kindness in staying with the injured soldiers. She's already done more. Let her remain with her fellow sisters in peace. Oh, Liliana. Look at you not flipping an asset. Soldiers in Crestwood wish to establish a place of prayer at the keep. Oh, I like Liliana's, but I think Josephine's the best way. So we focus on the western approach. Yeah, we can do that. I think, in all honesty, I think we need eyes and ears everywhere, and having somebody in Denerim would be very helpful.
At your service.
Damn right you are. Enhanced Amulet of Evasion. Following is a confession that I, Abanael Harish, known as Painter, when in the employ of the Inquisition, did betray our cause in exchange for promises of a title from the Venatari. I acknowledge the mercy of the Inquisition in allowing me my life in exchange for the secrets of the enemy, who I have now forsworn, and I willingly serve my sentence in prison. Witnessed by Liliana, and Liliana is just looking down, no eye contact at all. Is this coercion, Liliana? Did we get any secrets? No rewards. We can look sweep of the Sword Coast and determined where the Darkspawn are most concentrated. Our Ferelden-born soldiers were quite eager to see them driven back from Harding. Nice. Yeah, I've noticed that the quicker options are usually the simplest, but I'm also playing the game. You know, I'm trying to get into Perlo. It's really hard. I'm trying to get into Perlo's mindset and sort of figure out what's going on and what he's really wanting. Cross the sulfur pits is 5. I don't want to waste our soldiers. The work will require 10 of our engineers and 6 wagon loads of lumber, but the finished construction will allow troops to move through the region at a safe distance from the poisonous gas. So we're not getting rid of it, we're just building a bridge. Have the compt do it. He can build a bridge. He can pay for it as well. The compt of Valfemin was only too happy to loan his workmen and materials to our project. Eventually, the bridge is ready for inspection at your earliest convenience. Oh no, that's exactly it. It is just let's wing it. But sometimes you need to think about what you're winging. Hey Pan, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you've had a good week. And you've got a weekend off. I'm sure that'd be a nice change. Nightingale, the last Venatori have left the ancient library in the wake of the Inquisitor's attack. We can be sure that secrets have been left behind. Those of the Venatari, the ancient Divinters, or both. We should not allow the desert to bury them. Okay.
Inquisitor.
Agree. There's a oh, it's that. Oh, the dragon text. Has to be you. I've been considering your last letter, and as I do owe you a debt of gratitude for handling the Cumberland incident. What's the Cumberland incident? Why am I just having pictures of weird things with sausages? I think I found something that may solve your mystery. Baron Maxwell Van Serant, lover of the Cumberland. I have an acquaintance in Minrathis. Minrathis! Who has a brother in the Circle's College of Antiquities. A few favours and he'll be able to translate your ancient text. But I should warn you, they'll likely be costly favours. Still, this may be your most promising avenue. Minrathis is in 4, isn't it? Maxwell Van Serant, yeah. Let's do it. We want the dragon. Enclosed, you will find the completed translation of your fascinating manuscript, which our scholars estimate to predate the First Blight. The dialect caused quite a stir in historical linguistics. The College of Antiquities would be most interested in further cooperation with the Inquisition should you uncover more Tavine documents from the pre-Blight era. Anaximander Vetri. Anaximander Vetri. That's another pretty... That's like a solid fantasy name, isn't it? He sounds like Cumberbatch, so he's probably cool. Yeah, everybody loves Benlin Thundercrack. I don't know if we've popped everything in this area. Here lies the abyss. And Venatari, are these all in the same area? I've got 83 power, Jesus. The United Spies have discovered orders from the Venatari high-ranking commanders as a large number of majors travelling westward to excavate something of great value to our cause. The Inquisition must find whatever its enemies are searching for. The region is vast, but Liliana is ready to put her network, sure, to use in tracking down Chibi D's minions. Do it, burn. Anaximander is actually Greek, is it? That's cool. Into the abyss before wicked eyes, wicked hearts. Okay. From Harding. They're working their slaves to death, digging old buildings out from the sand. The Inquisitor should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatari's head in. If it... What do you mean it? If he doesn't... Of the Inquisition. I thought it said Inquisitor. The Inquisition should... Because if it doesn't... Yeah, okay. Not yet. Here lies the abyss. Was Hawke's thing, wasn't it? Warden Commander Clarel... From rising an army of demons, Inquisition forces need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defences. 12 to 15. We're level 16, so that's sort of about right.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Circle of Magi was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets.
That is the good news.
None of that accounts for the Wardens summoning a giant demon army.
That is the bad news.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons?
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Not yet. This is going to throw me straight into the mission, isn't it? Chibi D's. Yeah, Chibi D. He, I can remember that. Right, I am not going to go for that. Now, having realised what that is, I'm not going to go for that right now. We are going to go to the area and do other bits. We popped that one. Hey, Critical, how we doing? Nice to see you. Source of the Darkspawn, Cullen. We've scattered reports of Darkspawn in the area, but it has been difficult to track down their point of origin. They're less hampered by the sulfur pits than we are. And my guess is that they're coming from somewhere on the far side. Our troops can bridge the pits. Would allow us to carefully cross and find the location of the Darkspawn, but we'll need significant resources to ensure the safety of the men while construction is... I thought we just built a bridge. We just built a bridge, you morons. Use the bridge that we just paid to be built. Either way, just do it. GBD is also a Greek word. Yeah. Yeah, the Greeks like GBD, didn't they? Darkspawn are coming from ruins that appear to be Tevinter. Ooh. Per your orders, I'm restricting the troops to scouting and guard patrols until the ruins can be investigated. Right, let's go. I need my warden. I'm going to do something unthinkable, chat. I'm going to leave Varric at home. I think I need... Yeah. No. Okay, look, chat, there's enough of you in there to countermand my thoughts. Does Varric come? Yes or no? So, definitely coming is Blackwall and Solus. No? Nobody else wants Varric? Yeah, well, Nicole can stay here with the chickens, I think. It's good that some of these characters have interesting stuff with what's going on. But, I mean, I'm not taking 3 rogues. And I'm only taking another rogue if it's Varric. We'll take... I mean, going by what Mike says, I'm going to take Varric. If I die, I'm blaming Mike. This is all on Mike. Let's go. I'm sure I've asked this before, but we have just finished, relatively, time-wise, we've just finished the 5th Blight, haven't we? Origins is the 5th Blight.
Against anything.
No dark spawn is coming through here.
Is that the other bridge? Oh, the dragon dude. We'll do him later. Darkspawn seem more... No. Yeah, let's go pop some Darkspawn heads. I think if you were going to make a movie of Dragon Age, following the games... Varric would be, he'd even be in game 1. Like, he would be in the first Blight. Sorry, the 5th Blight, but he'd be in the first game. Do you not know how to fight back?
Inquisitor?
You guys look like you need help.
Down you go!
I think they've got phoenixes wrong. I think you should drop them and then they get up, they get back to life. So, I know some of you guys... Oh, there's another one. But some of you guys might not have been around Voice of TOD for a while. I used to do quite a lot of... No, that's Darkspawn though, we need it dead. But over on Voice of TOD I did... Oh, a while ago now. It's another one. I did, casting the Gears of War movie. That is apparently happening. And it was just a fun little video of me picking out actors who would play certain characters. I really want to do more stuff like that over on that channel, and I really just want to have fun with it when I have the time. I'm thinking, what if we do a casting Dragon Age. Was it Gears of War or... No, it wasn't Gears of War, it was Mass Effect. I cast Mass Effect for a Mass Effect TV show. Yeah, it was Mass Effect. Oh. I can't loot him now. It was Mass Effect, I remember now. Should we do something like that with Dragon Age? Would that be of interest to people, or are you just solely focused on games and game story? I'm just trying to think of things that I can do. Only 2. Well, it's got it. No, that's a chimney. I see Perlo as more of a Charlie Cox kind of character. I think Charlie Cox, the guy that played Daredevil in the really good Daredevil show, I think he'd do quite well. Ron Perlman's a bit old. If it was animated, he's got to be voiced by Ron Perlman. Yeah, Cumberbatch could be a good Solus. Blackwall has to be Sean Bean, right? He has to be Sean Bean. Get him to grow a thick-ass beard? Absolutely. Well, at least we're not the only ones that are attacking the Darkspawn. Cassandra would be a tough one. Actually, you know who would make a great Perlo? Glenn Powell, the guy from Top Gun. He's got the facial structure. Why don't these things just die? Just die already. Liliana would be Scarlett Johansson. Charlize Theron is a good shout. Yeah, that's a very good shout. You know who could be good as Varric? Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt could nail it. He can do the serious, he can do the witty, he can do action if they wanted him to do. I need to hand this stuff in, don't I? I'm picking up quite a lot of research as well. Did you see, was it called the Old Guard, Mike, with Charlize Theron? It's only like, it's 3 or 4 years old now, but it was incredible. Chris Pratt. I mean, Chris Pine could probably do it, yeah, but... I mean, both. Any Chris. I'd take any Chris. All 4 Chris's are good. I really want to watch the D&D movie again. That was a lot of fun. No, I think it's got to be characters from Origins, and you tell Origins. Is that Darkspawn and ghouls? Where's everybody else? That was some fancy armor, wasn't it? Oh, it was hunter armor. No, it wasn't. Oh, he loses. Yeah, he doesn't lose a lot. Gain the armor. Strap in, guys, we might be here a while. That's a fake star. Is that 2 fake stars? I think that's a problem line. So you would go there, and then we go there, there, to there. But then I can't go back there, can I? So from there I'd want to go there, there, and there. So... we'd start there, we'd do that, we'd do that, we'd do that. We do that. That, I mean... to there, and then you'd want to do that and that. So what if we start there and we did that and then that to there, to there, to there. There, there, there. 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 Fuck. Have I told you guys how much I hate these? Because I do, I fucking hate these. Oh, just fucking give it to me. Jesus Christ. Where did I even start from? That it? Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, Patrick Stewart could do Chibi D. Yep. Fenrir, the White Wolf. Didn't we kill Fenrir? Pretty sure we smacked his tiny white elf asshole back into the dirt that he came from. Well, Hawke did. Oh, we can get that tent. So this, have we completely unlocked all of this except assaulting the castle then? This is totally safe. It was Fenris. Yeah. Okay. I'll let him off. That's the one time I'll remember him and mention him again for the next 30 hours or so.
Stay on guard.
Their legs have started spawning really weirdly. Oh, we've got Dorian some armor now. I don't buy that.
Looks like the Darkspawn are nesting here.
This can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
Why would they be nesting? Oh, this is where they came from. They blew through the wall, did they? No? Neil Newborn as Dorian? I mean, potentially. He could definitely do it. He's more than capable, more than talented. But I don't know if I'd want Dorian in. Dorian's the post-credit scene. Splat. The giants are half feral, and there's no room for the weak hand. Weak hand? Oh, a weak hand. Oh. One is enough to move debris during excavation, but keep it under control. We don't need the whole building coming down.
Using giants as beasts of burden. It's mad.
Can you imagine trying to keep it watered out here?
No wonder there's a lot of dead. The secret tongue of slaves. I will take it. Dorian's in because of diversity and inclusion. I mean, if we want to pander to that crowd, then sure. I can't remember who I cast as female Shep. I think it was Scarlett Johansson. I was going through a Scarlett Johansson phase. Can you blame me? Right, where's this rune, Baldy? I feel like I can hear something scurrying around somewhere. No one ever leaves the Scarlet Johansson face. It's good to know. I think that's accurate. I've been stuck there for about 20 years. It's there. Well done. I don't need that. Okay. I'm gonna find it. Bear with me, you guys. Sorry, my mind is just constantly whirring around who I cast in this Mass Effect thing. So, give me 1 second. You're still stuck in the Kate Blanchett phase? I mean, yeah, I can get that completely. Let me just mute the desktop in case any sound comes out. I want voice of Todd. Search for Mass Effect. God, it was 3 years ago I did it. Jesus. Right, I'm going to drop that in. Shouldn't be playing now. No, it isn't. I'm going to drop that in chat for you guys to watch over the weekend if you fancy. Just a bit of fun. You don't have to. It's not homework. I can't be bothered to waste any of my good skills. No, loot him. I know he's on fire, but just loot him. I feel like that dagger throw thing should just murder them. Wow. That's a pretty good move that he just hit me with. Was I attacking Blackwall's
We should seal the tunnel before more
things?
darkspawn join us.
The problem with Shepard is everybody has a different vision of Shepard. This magic.
Keep the darkspawn at bay.
The tunnel was open from the outside. Someone was digging here.
That is Solus using timey-wimey magic, isn't it? Only on objects? I haven't seen him do it on people yet. Oh, we're gonna finally get an ogre. You know who I would... I think I can't remember who I said for Tally, but I'd maybe change Tally. But yes, you're right. You need somebody who has a really good range, but can also do the action stuff. I might even revisit that video. Yeah, I'm going to watch it over the weekend. It's really weird watching old videos, though. It freaks me out. I don't like seeing myself on screen. Which is weird that I'm doing this, isn't it? Because I should have the camera on and everything when I get my lights sorted out. But, Yeah, it's really weird. He like seeing and hearing me. I hate it.
The one with the extra armor must lead the pack.
That one. Oh, that one. You mean the big guy? Who now has a load of armor. I'm gonna go down if I'm not careful. Back in day, if Mass Effect was around for the 80s, you'd have to say Sigourney Weaver, right? Sigourney Weaver in her prime. Right between the Alien Ghostbusters, that 5-year period. Get her in. Absolutely. A Swedish actress who played Lara Croft. She was in Ex Machina as well, wasn't she? She's very good. Isn't she married to Michael Fassbender? Fassbender could be a good Garrus. I know he does a lot of terrible films, but he's a very good actor. Archdemon? No, freed the slaves. Can I take the book? I can't remember who I said, but I was pretty proud of it at the time. If you want to see a younger, less metal TOD, I mean metal as in body parts more than anything else.
What was that?
That was big. It's an ogre. Go check it out. As I say, I'll drop a link at the end. Just for a bit of fun. Damn it. Right, we're gonna have to destroy some stuff. Why is that under valuables? We don't actually have a lot in valuables, do we? Alright, can I have the Carter hat? Solus has a pretty good hat. Blackwall, you need something new. Not really a cowl kind of guy. Okay, you can have the Overseer thing. I need to save both of... one of them was rubbish. Destroy you. Destroy you. It's not very good, is it? Destroy that as well. Weapons. What's everybody rocking? Okay. Gonna get rid of you. Get rid of you as well. neither of those are as good as what Bull has, so... I don't need them. That'll do. That gives us 15. How dare they block me? Cheeky buggers. It's not going to be the dragon, is it? There was nothing... Oh, it's going to be a giant. I take it back, it's a giant. There was nothing to indicate this place was built over an old deep roads entrance. Excuse me. While the complications of his darkspawn were unfortunate, we've dealt with the pack that emerged, so I will hear no further talk of it. We have enough to secure the South Dig site. You will continue your work on the corridors, and you will do so without complaint. Alternatively, we could use you as a distraction, should more darkspawn hinder our efforts. You serve Chibi D, either way. Service.
Laboratory. They've been excavating.
Isn't Chibi D...
breaking into darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
If their plan is to be a thorn in our side, they're doing just fine.
But he's King Darkspawn, isn't he? Suppose he doesn't care who gets killed. What is going on? Why are you lagging? I haven't lost any frames. How's the stream doing on your end, guys? I'll just walk slowly. Hopefully it's still alright. Yeah, the Michonne actress could do a really good Vivian. Gina Torres, though. Giant.
That's not what I wanted to see.
One big ass giant. You don't need legs, do you? Excuse you. Right, don't tell me about the tactical hammer, just let me use it. If everybody attacks its leg, that'll drop it, yes? Oh, but I need to do a mind blast. Do that. Do that. Do that. That giant has a lot of leg health. Right, so you do Twin Fang. I don't like this at all. You do Rain of Arrows, because why not? You let out a cry, and you're doing Chain Lightning, that's fine. Let's get out of that camera, because it's terrible. Big man down. Deny Garara, yeah. The camera's terrible on whatever we do. That might be because we're fighting it in a doorway, but still. Is everybody still attacking that other leg? What else can you attack on it, though? No, not shield wall. Do that, I guess. You can't do anything, so just do that. I don't know how this works. Let's just ignore it for now. Oh, giants look so cool in this.
Not exactly the fight I was expecting when we got here.
Don't look at it.
At least we got the job done.
Bull!
The men here were laborers. Someone must have been
Blackwall, do not stand there.
I doubt
That
they
is...
stuck around to fend off Darkspawn.
That is not where you want to be standing, my friend. Honestly. That's... I know you Grey Wardens are crazy. That's a little much. Andrew Lincoln? Andrew Lincoln's good, yeah. I absolutely loved him in Teachers. Although Teachers is probably something that not a lot of people outside the UK have seen. I don't expect it got picked up for anything. The Venetary plans. You'll do well to muzzle your doubt. Our information was passed down to Lucanus. Lucanus? That's the mage guy, isn't it? From Chibi D's most trusted servants. Be grateful you were chosen to come at all. Think of the power locked in these wastes. We need only to find it. Once liberated, we shall never rely on teachers of lyrium or crude blood work again. Is that not worth any risk? To become a little godlike ourselves? Tell me the thought holds no appeal. We must exhaust every lead, however faint it may be. To do less is to dishonor him. I must check our progress at Echoback Fort. I expect a full progress report upon my return. Service. What's J.K. Simmons done, fantasy-wise? Great, he's a great actor. I don't think I've seen anything for a while. Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't... Yeah, fair enough. I wasn't really counting voiceover. Why do I think he was in something else fantasy as well? It was Stephen Lang in the Conan film, wasn't it? Hey Joe, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Stephen Lang was in the dodgy, not a good place to put a camp. We sealed the entrance though. Was it the '08 Conan with Jason Momoa? Right, quests. We have a rift. Momoa's Iron Bull.
More trained giants. Just what I was hoping never to see again.
Shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna... We're just gonna head over here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, we haven't done the dragon yet. That'll probably be the last thing we do in the area, I think. How do you know where I am? Every bleeding time. Is this going to be a 3 or a 2? Right, we're done. It was a 2. We're full again. There is a camp there, though, isn't there? Right. In fact, we can... Okay, maybe the shards will be the last thing that we do. But I do want to run around and get them all.
You ever notice how many casualties there are on our patrols?
It's no worse here than any other posting.
But the Inquisitor does impossible things and never loses a man. He's on Trustee's Herald.
Because I'm fucking awesome. Yeah, exactly. I can do miracles.
What's still this?
High level combat. Is it Monday? I know that I talked about the dates yesterday, but I need to get those written down then. Oh, next week is going to be so busy. Not that I'm complaining, but next week is going to be so busy. That can go. Bandit shields can go. That is... That's light. That's medium. That can go. That can go. We're never going to wear that, are we? It's got stuff attached to it. We're keeping that. Orlesian Mage helmet, that can go to Vivian, right? Warden helmet. Okay, we know where that's going. 19th. Okay. Yeah, the combat really intrigued me in Heal on Kill's good, but we only have 2 ring slots. We're getting so many rings, only 2 ring slots. Is it a fairly... Is it a fairly good idea at this point, level 16, just to sell all this grey stuff? Because it is taking up room. That's pretty good. In fact, that's very good. Moderate chance of dodging attacks. Sell all grey. I do think we're beyond grey. At this point. Even this grey stuff? No, because we don't have a lot of... You are... No, you are shitting me. Did I just sell? Have I just bought all this stuff? Wait, hold on. I am super... I've just bought all this stuff, haven't I? Have I? I sold that. I thought I... No, I sold that. Now I'm confused. No, we did keep all that, didn't we? That's 126. Look, it's for Dorian. It doesn't really matter if he's got a low armor rating. He's currently about 40, so... No, I think we're okay. I think we did sell. I need to stash... Why? No. Do not, game. Do not. Oh, that's a positive one. Plus mana stamina regen and plus 100% cooldown times. I hate negatives. Should it not be minus? Have they messed up on that? That seems like the only good one. Right, I'm not having that. I'm not having a minus 100% armor rating. I'm not having that. It's not the worst defender. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. No way. Why, game? Why do you think that this is a good idea? Let's make your overall stuff worse by giving you it. No. Piss off. Don't negatively impact your players. Oh yeah, of course, it will be double, won't it? Yeah, right, that can fuck off then. Bullshit. I hate stuff like that. Really hate stuff like that. We're down to 40 something.
The Inquisitor's coming this way.
It's right here. I'm not overly worried on length of the games and things, Joe. My biggest concern is that they make it a good story. The game will live or die. It's up there, isn't it? The game will live or die on how good the gameplay is and how good the story is. If it's a 50-hour story, but it's incredible, I would take that. If it's a 150-hour story, but it's average at best, I'm not interested. Well, obviously I am, because I'm going to play it, but you know what I mean. That isn't really a win for me. Just sounds like a bloated mess. If it's... I'm not saying it's going to be like this, chat, so do not hold me to this when this isn't the case. I am using this as an example so you guys know what I'm kind of wanting if they do a massive 100-hour game. I would want them to do it in the Red Dead style. Red Dead 2. So you have a world that is... and it's not open world, so it's not. But... no, I'm talking, you know, average playthrough, 50 hours. 50, 60 hours is enough. We did that because I struggled. We need to do that. I guess we got to go kill some giants. That's, you know, it will be longer for the ones who want to do everything and explore the world and read all the lore stuff and all that, but generally on a playthrough, I think if a game is average more than 60 hours, you're going to struggle. Keeping, like, the average gamer around. We can take him. You think they said the story's longer than Inquisition? That's fine as long as it's a good story. Of course he's got low health. He's just had a boulder thrown at him. Take his legs out. Take his legs out. Not the other one. If they did the Red Dead thing where everything sort of works in and it flows nicely, you can take it at whatever pace you want, I'm okay with that. Right, you're poisoned now. Honestly, if it's a good story, I don't care how long it is. I'm okay with whatever. Like, Baldur's Gate is excellent. It's perfect, almost. Oh, for God's sake, no, I just want to focus on the giant. I'm just glad the combat looks better. Because this is... I find this mind-numbing. Oh, focus on the friggin' giant. I didn't even land it. I really need to find some better daggers or craft some better daggers or anything, because I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. I don't feel like I've had any good stuff. Right, look, it's dead. Let me loot the giant. Yeah, it's... I'm not saying Veilguard is going to be anything like Red Dead 2. Or any kind of Rocksteady game. Rockstar, sorry. Rocksteady's someone else, isn't it? I hope that it isn't this watered down Ubisoft shit that we got with this. Granted, with a better story so far, but... I'm gonna tweak. No, it's not gonna let me while I'm in combat, is it? I'm gonna tweak. So I want I want you there, and I want poison there, because I keep forgetting to use poison, and poison is recharged much quicker than magic hand, which is probably very good, but it takes forever to proc. So yeah, I mean, if it is Andromeda level, Mass Effect Andromeda level, I still think it will be good. If they nail that Mass Effect, like the original trilogy vibe, and it's just Dragon Age, but that quality, yeah, I'll be very happy. Bye. I have to say, I think it's going to be... Where's everybody gone? I think it's going to be Andromeda. We're looking at basically Andromeda but fantasy. Ow. I kind of wish there was a bit more of a flourish when he puts his hand out to close the portal. The camera's not on, so you can't see. He puts his hand out and you see him doing the magic thing. And he sort of when he clenches his fist to close it, he also like spins his wrist and like pulls it down, like he's pulling it out instead of just pulling it back. That's just minor things that would look cooler. You know, it's fine. Was this game done with mocap? That's something I'd love to know, if they've used mocap in the new one as well. They must have. No, just look through the damn thing. Yeah, I'd be surprised if this was mocapped. Certainly with it being 10 years old. It wasn't... I'd say... Is it fair to say mocap is industry standard now? How many more of these do we need? 3. So that'll be the last 3. Nice. Wait, have I been there?
approach seems to be recovering from the old blight.
Blights scar all they touch. To see wildlife thriving here, it is deeply unexpected.
It is fairly, wooden in places, isn't it? Yeah. I'd be very surprised if it was mo-capped. But you never know. Where do I find what my level is? Or do I not? I know, sorry, not what my level is. How much XP I need for the next level. You're gonna make me go over there for that giant, aren't you? I need about 2000 XP. Well, you're a start. Yeah, I reckon the cutscenes are probably mo-capped. But overall, the movement just looked better. I don't think Andromeda was mo-capped, because Andromeda had some real clunky actions. But it certainly looked less wooden than this. It's them getting to grips with the new engine, isn't it? I say new, it's not exactly new anymore. Do you want some? Do you? I'm sorry, big guy. Right, Varric, heal yourself. Oh, there's a mage. That's why they have a barrier. He's dead. Solar's just... he took a rock to the face. Mocap is expensive, but you know. And I suppose the Veilguard has been in development for 7 years. Bye, Solus. Come on, let's get you up. Give you a little pat on the bottom. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, I heard it. It was mostly built in 2022, and then they nice, we leveled up. They did the sort of story afterwards. Word is that in 2022, Claudia Black was like, "I'm not in this one," and at the time she wasn't. So the story obviously came later. Veilguard's art style, it still looks dark, it still has that gothic-y edge to it. Still has the horror elements. I mean, did you see the Broodmother? But it's definitely gone with a more palatable D&D art style as well, that cartoony edge. To me, it felt very D&D, like modern D&D books and things. Which is why I'm really looking forward to seeing the art book. No, I don't think it is as dark as Origins. But I don't think this is as dark as Origins and 2. I think they really toned it down with this one. It's dark in places. Is there another cave here? Is that what I'm... Oh, I can claim it now. Right, okay. I think it's still a different... Yeah, that's definitely this side, isn't it? Still a different art style. Borderlands always had that slight cel-shaded vibe, although I don't know what 3 looked like. I haven't played 3. And I didn't play much of 2, in all honesty. I like the art style. I get why the true hardcore Dragon Age fans won't, but I've never professed to being that. I have never... You know, the game can come out, and as long as I enjoy it personally, you know, I'm not... It doesn't have to hold itself to the high standards, the lofty standards of Dragon Age to me, because I don't have that connection with the franchise. I enjoy what I play, and in retrospect, 1 and 2 is so much better than I thought it was. But Origins and 2 are always excellent, and this is good. If we keep hitting that good level, I'll be happy. Right, we needed that quarry. It doesn't have to... It doesn't have to blow my mind. It just has to be good. But across the wider sort of feeling, I think, of the games industry and the decline that the games industry is in, it needs to do amazingly well. We need to, you know, it needs to sell a couple of million. Prefer storyline and characters to graphics. Yeah, 100%. I think graphics help make the world. But graphics don't... They're not the be-all and end-all of the game. Well, this is how you counter that, Mike, isn't it? You say, okay, we hear you. You don't want... You don't want Dragon Age to change. Unfortunately it has, but here's Origins remade. How the fuck am I supposed to get there? And what the Dragon Age team can do after development of Veilguard and patches and updates and whatever, just have a team working on remastering Origins. I'm not entirely sure that that's going to go down well, I'll be honest. I think you'd have to go the route of a remake, and you'd have to remake it in 2 or Veilguard style, which would upset a lot of people, absolutely. But I think Origins is a tough game to play through these days. Yeah, as long as the locations and story stay, you'd have to redesign the controls. Because I don't think that hybrid... Mind you, Baldur's Gate has been huge. Like, I think Baldur's Gate is a fluke. I don't think CRPG is going to be that big. But that kind of CRPG style, the hybrid that they were going for with Origins, I think is a tough sell to anybody who hasn't played Origins. Yeah, Ocarina of Time would be an incredible remaster, but... yeah, it's I don't think you can remake Ocarina of Time unless it is just graphically. Because that is a perfect game. No, yeah, you're spot on, Mike. If they remade Origins faithfully in gameplay wise, it would flop. It just wouldn't sell. There isn't an audience for it. It depends how much of a graphical update it was, but I'd probably even struggle if it played the same. I'll be honest, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is incredible, but Mass Effect 1 is still a bit of a chore to play, especially when you get into 2 and 3. And I love Mass Effect 1. But Mass Effect 1 is the characters and the story. It's not the gameplay. The gameplay is slightly wonky. Oh, this isn't our guys, is it? Well, guess who needs to die? That's right, sir. You right there, you need to die.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
That's a mage. I was trying to move, but you wouldn't let me. Nope. Oh, that's service! Okay, so he is gonna die.
Masters do when they learn his efforts here failed, I wonder.
Are we good? No, there's still enemies. I think they did little bits, but the core of it it's still not quite as smooth. It still feels old, let me put it that way. Are they all dead? Can I go talk to this guy now?
Still breathing. He's resilient, I'll give him that.
Oh, we could...
Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
No, that's dangerous. Don't send him to Skyhold. I'm going to have to kill him if we're sending him to Skyhold. Where's this? This system needs to go as well. It's probably down below. This scan system isn't. It feels like it's just an attempt to try and be the Witcher. Lizard's Path. Not that great, but I'll take the gold.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, the Grey Warden stuff, of course. Why are you guys not down here where I am? It's gonna be in the... Can we climb ladders with a torch? Apparently we can. He's never running around in circles. He's looking for just the right spot of where he needs to be. In there. Right, come on then. Let's do another star puzzle. What is with the geometry shaped things? Shit. There's a bit missing. But that idea worked. I just don't remember what I did. Please be right. Yay! Second time. First time. First time. I don't know, it was like the 8th time. Satanalis. Satina after the moon. Satinala after the holiday. Oh, we've done that as well. So we need to go and pop that lock. Fighting is over here, isn't it? No, drop that. Really, over there? Okay. This looks like a job. A nug.
Yeah.
I also sort of hope we don't have mounts in Veilguard. Nugget is a true ATV, yeah. And he handles like a Mako. Right, so that is... Yeah, we need to do the cave. We know the cave. Is there not a question mark around here? Oh, this is my camp. Oh, okay. We have the dragon dude. And then we want to be over there for those question marks. Dragon dude's down there, right, okay. Let's go get our loot, and then we'll explore those question marks. Oh god, what happened with it? I've just got an alert on my fantasy football league. Saying bonus points added. I'd completely forgotten there was a game on tonight. I don't want any notifications for any of those teams. Oh, that sounds kind of boring. Back to the real Dragon Age world. It's going to be that cave, isn't it? Oh, cool.
What's in there, I wonder?
Magic-y stuff. I like these. I like this is... I hate the star puzzles. But I really like that it leads to something. I think that's a nice little thing. You do get a reward for doing them. And there's never... Is it 3 or 4 maximum? So it never feels like it's too much. I will give them that. Apparently someone's been here recently.
I sense one of the artifacts of my people. The wards are working. It should be harder for tears to form here.
I think we've popped all of those as well. I think...
One less to worry about.
For some reason I thought that was a rift, because all I could see was that shiny thing and enemies. We don't need that anymore. Okay, what's in the sarcophagus? Griffin plate, which is okay. Nothing for me, I will add. That could be good though. That could be quite good. I would like to take the loot though. Taking the loot is always preferable. Solus, do you need any of that? The is better for you. Oh, that's still Solus, yeah. What does Griffin plate look like? You can keep that, I guess. Do we still have that Warden helmet? Yes, we do. And it is a lot better than his Griffin helmet. Nice. So we want that question mark. This is going to be another task for Nug. Yeah, Nug hasn't flipped this game, has he? I'll give him that. He's slightly more capable on all fours than the Mako is. But then we're not taking him into a 0G environment. Yeah, I think we're not fighting that thing.
Yeah.
Charge! You guys might want to watch out. I may have killed those two guys. Yeah, my bad. There has to be a way in here. That's what's creating the sulfur cloud, isn't it? Oh no. We've got to leave that way, haven't we? So we'll loot that in a minute. It's another Dwarven hold. The thing in the dark. Kermit the Frog really let himself go, didn't he? Aegeus of Order? We'll have a little look at that. First Blight, Chapter 2. Sorry guys, normally I would go through reading these, but since I had surgery on my neck, my voice is just, as you know, it's crap. So I have to preserve it, and there was a wall of text there. We will try and read more in Veilguard though, because that's going to be more modern stuff. This is more just us trying to get, or me trying to get an idea of this story, so we can go into Veilguard with an idea. Right, there was another one, wasn't there? Or was it? It would have been those two, won't it? Right, okay. So potions, how are we doing on potions? These guys haven't leveled up yet. Right, you know what that means? It might be dragon time.
After more than 30 days, I have yet to observe the abyssal high dragon in... Oh. Yes? Can I assist you?
You can. But it's going to have to wait till Monday. I'm sorry to tease. But I need to go. My voice is already starting to go, and I've got a busy day tomorrow, and Sunday is... You know what? Next week is going to be a mess. Next week's going to be really busy. Next stream is going to be Sunday night. We're going to break from our normal schedule of Monday to Friday, because I know we've been a bit hit and miss with Hinterberg and things. But next week, I can't do Tuesday because I'll be streaming on the other channel. So we'll do Sunday as a catch-up. So, the schedule that shows up at the end of this, just ignore. It, yeah, the next week isn't going to apply. But I'm lazy, so I'll just leave it up there. So we'll start with a dragon fight on Sunday, and it seems like a good day to fight a dragon, doesn't it, on a Sunday? Always good for a dragon fight. Just killed the last one in the game now. Oh, nice. Very nice. You're burning through that one, geek. I suppose you know what you're doing though. Don't mind you. You're playing it on ridiculously hard difficulty.
I'm always glad of the company of a fellow scholar.
So yeah, normal time, 9 PM Sunday. Hopefully I'll see you then. I'm also doing Hinterberg at 4 PM Sunday. And then next week I'll go over, I'll put a community post up with what we'll be doing next week. But as I say, the schedule will be changing, and I'll update it for Sunday so that you guys can know what we're doing. Shouldn't change Dragon Age too much. I think it's really going to impact the 4 PM stream. But we should be okay with Dragon Age next week, because we do really need to get through this. But I'm going to go. Thank you all for being here. It's always nice to have you all in chat and keeping me company. And the tips and things. So I appreciate that.
What can I do for you?
I hope you all have a great weekend, whatever you do. Copy. And remember, if you want to criticize my casting director ideas, that is the Mass Effect voice of Todd. What if Mass Effect was a TV series casting? Or is it, I think I called it, it's a fan cast, but it's a live action TV show pitch. It's about 17 minutes long, so it's not too long. We'll see what you think. Let me know what you think. And I'm very tempted to do a Dragon Age one, actually. I think we'll finish this, just so we've got an idea of all the characters. And then we'll look at maybe doing a What If Origins was a TV series in the build-up to Veilguard. So that should be a bit of fun. But guys, have fun. I am going to watch some football tomorrow, and we'll be back on Sunday. And I'll see you all in the next one.